A young girl who was locked up inside of a room by her abusive mother and never saw the sun or ate solid food for the first 7 years of her life has miraculously survived the horrific abuse and recently turned 19 years old.
The girl named Danielle Crockett, or Danny for short, was found by Plant City Police Detective Mark Holst, who responded to a report of child abuse on July 13, 2005 after someone spotted her young face in a broken window, the Tampa Bay Times reported.
Holst along with other officers found an unthinkable scene when they arrived to the rundown home, rooms filled with urine, feces, cockroaches.
Danielle, who was then age 6, was found inside of a dark room the size of a closet wearing a swollen diaper and had feces dribbling down her legs.
The skeletal child was curled up on a moldy mattress and had maggots, lice, and flies covering her. Holst told the Tampa Bay Times that it was the worst neglect situation I've ever seen.
She was immediately removed from the home and taken to Tampa General Hospital, where it was determined that she was in very bad shape.
Even though she was nearly 7 years old, she could not walk, talk or even eat food and weighed in at 46 pounds, doctors said at the time.
She was developmentally likened to an infant by doctors.
The director of pediatric psychology at the University of South Florida Medical School, Dr. Kathleen Armstrong, told the Tampa Bay Times that 85% of a child's brain develops during her first 5 years of life.
Armstrong described the young girl to be environmentally autistic, given the major lack of human interaction she had endured.
Her birth mother, Michelle Crockett, was arrested.
She had told authorities that she was a single mother who was trying to do the best she could after being left widowed. Danny, who was born a healthy baby weighing 7 pounds and 6 ounces, stayed in the hospital for roughly 6 weeks. Prior to her being discovered by police in 2005, people had called to report seeing a little girl naked and starving twice in 2002.
Social workers at the time had offered Michelle help, but she declined and they left Danny in her custody.
Michelle waived her parental rights as part of a plea deal in 2005 and was sentenced to 2 years of house arrest and probation.
She never served any time behind bars.
She should have gotten at least 20 years, Holst said.
She should burn in hell, said Danny's guardian ad litem, Tracy Sheehan.
Foster care employees had called the young girl a feral child due to the fact that she had never gone to school, eaten solid foods, felt the sun on her skin after essentially living in solitary confinement. In October 2007, Danny was adopted by Bernie and Diane Lero.
The couple told the Tampa Bay Times that they had always wanted a daughter and believed that God had placed her in their lives for a reason.
She just looked like she needed us, Bernie said.
The couple moved her into their home in Fort Myers, where they were already raising their youngest son, Willie, who was only a few months older than Danny.